The damage is done, and the consequences are dire. When it comes to the environment, these 10 countries have put the environment at the bottom of their priorities, but the planet is paying the price. In light of the increasing impacts and damages of climate change, the crisis has become one of the most pressing issues facing the world today. UN has committed to carbon neutrality by 2050 through the Paris Agreement, but some countries are doing more to reduce emissions than others. Which nations are making progress and which are falling short? Using 40 indicators, the Environmental Performance Index (EPI) ranks 180 countries on their sustainability level. Climate change performance, environmental health, and ecosystem vitality are the primary categories used in the evaluation. Here are the top 10 countries that are the least environmentally friendly. Number 1. India, 18.9 EPI score. Pollution, deforestation, and declining biodiversity are among the environmental challenges India faces. Natural resources are being strained by rapid urbanization and industrialization. Agricultural production and livelihoods are also threatened by climate change impacts, such as extreme weather events. The government of India has taken steps to address these issues, including policies to promote renewable energy and reduce emissions from transportation. Number 2. Myanmar, 19.4 EPI score. Deforestation, soil erosion, and water pollution are some of Myanmar's environmental challenges. As a result of mining and industrial activities, the country's natural resources are being exploited, causing pollution and habitat loss. As a result of climate change, Myanmar is highly vulnerable to extreme weather events and sea level rise. Forest conservation policies and sustainable land management practices have been implemented by the government to address these issues. To mitigate the country's environmental challenges, more action is needed. Number 3. Vietnam, 20.1 EPI score. Vietnam faces a number of environmental challenges, including air pollution, water pollution, deforestation, and declining biodiversity. As a result of rapid industrialization and urbanization, greenhouse gas emissions have increased and natural resources are being strained. Rising sea levels and extreme weather events such as typhoons and flooding also threaten the country's coastline. Investing in renewable energy and sustainable agriculture has helped Vietnam address these issues in recent years. Number 4. Bangladesh, 23.1 EPI score. The country has one of the highest densities of population in the world, and it faces many environmental challenges, including pollution and deforestation. As a result of climate change, the country is highly vulnerable to floods and cyclones that threaten agriculture and livelihoods. In order to address these challenges, the government has implemented policies such as reducing air pollution and promoting renewable energy. Number 5. Pakistan, 24.6 EPI score. Deforestation, air pollution, and desertification are among the significant environmental challenges facing Pakistan. As a result of climate change, the country is also highly vulnerable to droughts and floods, which severely impact agriculture and livelihoods. As part of its efforts to address these issues, Pakistan has implemented policies to promote renewable energy and reduce emissions from transportation. Number 6. Papua New Guinea, 24.8 EPI score. Although Papua New Guinea has some of the world's most unique and biodiverse ecosystems, it also faces significant environmental challenges. The loss of habitat and decline of biodiversity has been attributed to deforestation, while water scarcity has been caused by mining and industrial activities. Forest conservation and land management policies have been implemented in Papua New Guinea to address these issues. Number 7. Liberia, 24.9 EPI score. Deforestation, soil erosion, and pollution from mining and industrial activities are among the many environmental challenges Liberia faces. A rise in sea level and increased frequency of extreme weather events are also highly vulnerable to climate change impacts in the country. A number of policies have been implemented by Liberia to address these issues, including efforts to promote sustainable agriculture and natural resource conservation. Number 8. Haiti, 26.1 EPI score. There are a number of environmental challenges facing Haiti, including deforestation, soil erosion, and water pollution. As a result of climate change, the country is also highly susceptible to hurricanes and flooding, which exacerbate poverty and food insecurity. As part of its efforts to address these problems, Haiti has implemented land management and reforestation policies. Number 9. Turkey, 26.3 EPI score. In addition to pollution of air and water, deforestation, and declining biodiversity, Turkey faces a number of environmental challenges. Rapid urbanization and industrialization have resulted in increased greenhouse gas emissions and a strain on natural resources. A number of policies have been implemented in Turkey to reduce emissions from the transportation sector, including those that promote renewable energy. Number 10. Sudan, 27.6 EPA score. As a result of deforestation, desertification, and water scarcity, Sudan faces a number of environmental challenges. As a result of climate change impacts, the country is also highly vulnerable to droughts and flooding, both of which threaten agriculture and livelihoods. It has implemented policies to promote sustainable land management and conserve natural resources in order to address these issues. Other than these top 10 countries, some other environmentally unfriendly countries are: Number 1. Egypt. In all subcategories of the survey, Egypt ranks among the bottom 3 worldwide. Only 34% of expats are satisfied with Egypt's water and sanitation infrastructure, and more than half are unhappy with its air quality. The dirtiness of the environment has been described as one of the worst aspects in life in Egypt by an American expat. Number 2. Thailand. Among the things Australian expats dislike about Thailand is the filth and garbage left around. 43% of respondents are dissatisfied with the availability of green goods and services, and 10% rate it as very bad, compared to 5% globally. Number 3. Philippines. The Philippines' energy supply and waste management or recycling infrastructure are unsatisfactory to expats. There is no sense of stopping rubbish, an Australian expat said, and a British expat said there is no environmental care. Number 4. Kenya. Kenya's natural environment is the strongest factor, followed by air quality, but 72% of expats are dissatisfied with waste management and recycling. According to expats, only 31% agree that the government supports environmental policies. Greek expats enjoy the country's nature and wildlife most. Kenya is the poorest country on this list based on purchasing power parity. Number 5. Malta. In this ranking, Malta is the only European destination in the bottom 10. They have not embraced environmental issues as much as they could. The development of wind farms and electric buses, for instance, would be a good idea, one British expat said. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video and learned something new about the topic. Don't forget to like and subscribe to our channel for more content. If you have any suggestions for future videos, feel free to leave them in the comments below. Let's all do our part to create a more sustainable future.